Scorpio, the belief that's limiting you is not the one you're questioning, it's the one you've accepted as fact. Mercury retrograde in fellow water sign Cancer activates your sector of learning, perspective, travel, education, publishing, and long-range vision. Something connected to a goal, plan, certification, legal matter, or future aspiration may require revision. Do not interpret this as failure. Sometimes the route changes because the destination has grown larger. Mars in Gemini continues moving through your transformation sector, drawing attention to shared resources, emotional obligations, debts, investments, and energetic exchanges. You are becoming much more aware of where your energy goes and what returns from those investments. That awareness is valuable. Midweek may bring an unexpected realization through a conversation, article, message, or observation. Suddenly, a problem you've been carrying could look very different. The facts may not change, but your interpretation does, and interpretation changes everything. Meanwhile, Venus and Jupiter in Leo are illuminating your public life, career, visibility, and reputation. You may be receiving more attention than usual, even if you aren't actively seeking it. Opportunities to lead, teach, guide, or demonstrate expertise could emerge. Do not shrink from visibility because it feels unfamiliar. The week asks you to trust your experience, not your fears, not your worst-case scenarios, your experience. By the weekend, you'll likely recognize that what initially appeared to be an obstacle was actually information. Information that helps you make a stronger decision, negotiate a better arrangement, or commit to a path with greater confidence. The transformation underway is subtle but powerful. You're not changing your destination, you're changing the assumptions that have been shaping the journey. Scorpio, your tarot card is the Wheel of Fortune. A cycle is turning. Something that felt stalled may suddenly begin moving again. Unexpected developments, timing shifts, or fortunate coincidences could change the landscape quickly. Remain adaptable. The wheel reminds you that life moves in seasons. The season ahead carries more momentum than the one you're leaving behind.
Scorpio, you get hexagram 47, lake over water, oppression. Pressure reveals character. If circumstances feel restrictive, this hexagram advises endurance without surrendering your inner strength. Temporary limitations do not define your future. Focus on what remains within your control. The wisdom gained during challenging periods often becomes a powerful resource later.
Scorpio, your rune is Laguz. Laguz is the rune of intuition, flow, and emotional intelligence. Logic has value this week, but instinct carries important information as well. Pay attention to subtle feelings, dreams, and impressions. The path of least resistance may also be the path of greatest wisdom.
This week reminded us that destiny often arrives through small choices before it arrives through major events. Share in the comments, what opportunity feels like it's beginning to open for you? If today's reading resonated, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us for next week's forecast. And be sure to watch your rising sign as well. Together, your sun and rising signs create a fuller picture of the path ahead.